What's up, guys? TDZ back with another video, and I kind of had to redo this part because I started the episode. I didn't get even to the intro yet when I remembered to start recording. I was already live on Twitch, but I forgot to start recording my stream. So now we're recording it, so we should be good, I believe. Audio, I had to check all the audio and stuff like that, which took a good minute, like 6 to 7 minutes, I believe. But if you guys seen my post I made like 30 minutes to an hour ago, you guys will see that I actually said I had some news slash updates, and that basically, if you don't know me or haven't known already, I just turned 18 and I'm a senior in high school. So that's why I haven't really been posting as much in this past year. And I know before that there's no excuse for that. I just kind of got burnt out. But this past year is my senior year, pretty hectic. So it's been really chaotic and hard to get uploads out. So that's why I haven't really uploaded as much in this year from 2020, from the end of 2024 to now. But I have my prom on Friday and I graduate next Friday. So basically 2 more weeks and then I'm done. And then once all that is over, I can get back to the normal stuff you guys used to see from me that you guys liked and did very well on my channel, like the My Ways, the what ifs, the reactions, the tier lists, all that good stuff that I used to do. I'm probably gonna start doing more of that when I graduate, because I'll have a lot more time to do all of that, you know what I'm saying? So basically, I'm just telling you guys to bear with me, because 2 more weeks and I should be able to get you guys a lot more content than I've given to you in recent months and stuff. So yeah, like I said, now we're about to start the episode. Stay in your lane, episode 6, Reality Resort. I just ate some ramen noodles and drank a little can of Minute Maid lemonade. So I'm ready. I'm fueled. I'm ready to see who gets eliminated, even though I'm like 1,000,000% sure it's Kylie. Because if Brad goes here, what are we doing? Like, that would be such a twist. Like, if Brad gets eliminated here, that would be such a freaking twist. Like, I'm gonna try to keep family friendly, because I realized like I kind of cuss a lot. So I'm gonna try and keep it somewhat family friendly, because I know some of you might be kids and might not like to hear the F word, the F bomb, or whatever. So I'm gonna try and keep it family friendly for the most part. But yeah, let's hope Brad don't get eliminated, because if Brad gets eliminated, I'm not gonna lie, this whole season is, what are we doing? Because who else are we gonna have as the main villain? Like, there's Marcus, there's Olive. I almost called her Olivia, but like, I don't see them as main villains. I mean, I'd seen Marcus as one at first, like before the season even started, but now I can't really see him taking the main villain role. But like, okay, yeah, I've spent too much time talking about this. Let's go ahead, get it popping, get some snacks, sit back, relax. Yeah, I know that's what Corey says, but I'm using it now. Let's get started with the episode. I already came up with this part right here, like the little recap. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Kylie's gonna get eliminated, because
Previously on Reality Resort, as some tourists grow closer, others found their bonds tested. Shortly after Kylie discovered the season's 2nd legacy idol, her toucans narrowly lost the memory-themed immunity competition. True to his promise to protect Marcus, VJ set a plan in motion to target Kylie. In a surprising twist, popular frat boy Brad volunteered as a pawn to conceal his own alliances. Will Kylie ever trust Finn again? Will Brad regret volunteering as a pawn? And will anyone other than a nominee win Victoria's vote? Find out on this brand new episode of Reality Resort.
Okay, I like Kylie, but if Brad gets booted, I'm gonna flip. Because what the hell are we doing? I know I've said that multiple times, but like, it's a serious problem that has to be addressed. Because if Brad gets booted, that alters the entire season. Like, everybody knows Better than Total Drama. Okay, stop. Okay.
Odin Valhalla Rising, now available on mobile and PC, exclusively with Google Play Games. Ascend to Valhalla on a larger PC.
Wrong, but
If you like to lounge by the pool like Annalise, who's been a model since she was just 16 years old.
Didn't we just watch this?
Must have to do with the block battle hint.
These hints always confuse me. Thank goodness I haven't had to actually care about them.
You know, you were one of the potential nominees. We couldn't have that though, right?
If I may.
Bro, my bad. I just realized, see, I do it without even realizing it. So, bear with me with that. I'm gonna try and, stay a little bit kid-friendly, but I'm gonna slip. But anyway, yeah, like I said, stop being a B-word. Like, come on. He just saved you from elimination. Because if you were up against Kylie, you would be gone. Like, no doubt. Honestly, I'm low-key even... See, here's the thing. I'm complexed how Brad's going to get out of this with a win. Because if it's a memory game, Kylie's good at puzzles. So, with Kylie being good at puzzles, how is Brad going to be able to beat her in something about memory? Like, memory is a big part of puzzles. Because if you do, like, those really big puzzles, like I think she said she does, you have to remember which pieces go which spot. Like, if you okay, that doesn't go there, it goes to another spot. Let me put this to the side for now. I don't do many puzzles, so I could be completely wrong about this. But, like, from when I remember doing it as kids, like, with my uncle and my cousin, memory is a decent part of the way. And that's going to go a long way in helping her out with this challenge. So, if she just... I just don't see how he comes out with a win here, but I know he does. So, that makes sense.
Our current theme is memory, so your challenge might require you to memorize certain parts of the immunity competition.
You might be onto something there. Good thinking, Sarah. Say, I could use a study buddy.
Oh, I'd love to help.
Okay. No, see. You not finna mean mug my girl Sarah like that. And you not finna mean mug my boy Brad like that. After you just was being oh yeah, I'm too fancy. I'm too this and that for him. Like, come on now. You was just not giving him no attention, no time of day, anything like that. Like, acting like you don't need him, like you don't want him to touch you. And now that he's talking to another girl, now you want to mean mug people. But you better put them eyes back the way they was before they get stuck like that.
Or...
I don't know who that girl thinks she is, but I don't like sharing.
There ain't nothing to share. It's not yours. You clearly, he does want you. But the way you looking right now, it's like you don't want him. We all know she do. But she's trying to do that little distance thing, like where you ignore them and that makes them like you. No, I understand that's how guys fall for that, but it makes no sense to me personally. Like, I would not fall for that, but it is what it is. If you gonna fall for that,
do you think they already know who the winner is?
my boy?
Jeez, you freak. A little privacy would be nice. Oh, never mind. Just remembered I'm on a TV show.
I can't be the only one who thinks this whole game is scripted.
Listen,
Well, it kind of is, but like, in your universe it's not. But like, there are writers who make you do these things, so yeah, kind of.
not in the mood for one of your conspiracies right now.
Come on, think about it. This production can't be real. They've already determined every outcome. We're just puppets.
Hold on, I want to go back and read that.
This production can't be real. They've already determined.
Okay. Isadora rolling her eyes. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot read that. You just might be right. That's the case. You should. Okay, I can't read with his body in the way, so we're just gonna assume that this is not
determine every outcome. We're just puppets in their plan.
You know what? You just might be right. If that's the case, you should probably try to figure out who the planned winner is so you can sabotage them.
Okay, so that's what they were saying. Literally, that was script of the episode, and that's exactly what she just said, because that was the line she just wrote. And he's about to say, genius!
Genius! I'll throw a wrench in their stupid little ploy. Time to snoop. One of my many hobbies is conducting polls. Once a month, I take all of the emails from my jobs database and send them a survey to scope out who's a government spy. I'll apply that same ingenuity here.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with this because they're giving Drew something good to do instead of just being there. Like basically in the past episodes, he's just kind of been there doing nothing for real. I mean, yes, he was giving amazing commentary, amazing laughs and chuckles, but he hasn't really been doing anything game wise. Like he was basically just here to, comment here or there, comment. I think this guy should be eliminated. Oh, this conspiracy theory, that, this conspiracy theory, this. But now they're giving him actual goal, something that might take a couple episodes to figure out, and he can actually have like a good like storyline / plot with him going on. So I like that they're going that direction with him. And I just hope that somehow this wraps back around to him and Isidore getting together, because y'all know that's my favorite ship of the season. If they don't get together, I'm gonna cry. If they don't get together, if he gets eliminated and they don't date and they don't kiss, I'm gonna cry on stream. Okay, I'm gonna cry on stream. But so sad to see my boy Seth eliminated. I'm glad Cheryl got eliminated. Get her ass up out of here. I like Monica, but at this point I'm just rambling, so let's play it.
Thanks for being with me, Monica. You and Tino are the only two I feel like I can count on.
Bro,
Oh, you
Finn
poor
is your
thing.
friend, bro.
For what it's worth, I really don't think Finn ratted you out.
But who else could it have been? He's the only one who knew about the idol, which is worthless right now.
I don't know yet. Just my motherly intuition. We'll figure it out, though, okay?
Thanks, Monica. I guess for now I should probably focus on the block battle. Do you remember seeing any books about memorization techniques?
Okay. Clearly, everything I was just saying like 10 minutes ago was wrong, because I was just saying, oh yeah, she should be good at memorization. Yeah, she talking about anything about memorization techniques, so she probably don't know no memorization. So I was not cooking with that one, but we'll see. I still don't think she's gonna win.
That was ironic.
I'm treating her
As a matter of fact, I do. It's in the first bookshelf on your right when you enter the library.
Do you see how smooth the animation is right now? Like, props to the animators on this one, cause like look at her animation. I mean Kylie. I know I y'all can't see where my hand just pointed, but look at Kylie's animation. Look at Monica's animation. Kylie looking a little bad today, by the way. But I'm trolling. But like look at the animation, how smooth it is. Like it all just.
You're a
So
lifesaver.
I can't wait to see the future seasons that they make.
Today's the day my game changes. I know I need to continue connecting with the younger players to have a chance at winning. Who better than the two that remind me of my own children?
That's.
Well, isn't this a weird sight? I'm so used to seeing you accompanied by Drew.
I need a break from him.
Well, that's a shame. 'Cause I was thinking the three of us could solidify an alliance.
Ooh.
You, me, and the deranged dork? He would be the clear target before either of us, wouldn't he?
Oh my, that thought never crossed my mind. We're all just so different that an alliance between us might be difficult to notice.
Okay, hold on. I forgot who Monica shares a voice actress with. But it's somebody from Disventure Camp for sure. Is it Lil? Yeah, it's Lil. Hold on, let me listen again.
Sure. Count me in then.
Yay! Now, for our official name, I was thinking Monica's Children. How does that sound?
Okay, hold on. It's Lil, right? Cause she got that whispering kind of voice, like elderly. They both got the same little thing on their cheek. They both, yeah, it gotta be Lil. Cause I was just realizing how familiar her voice sounds right now. Whoa, what is going on with this animation with her hair right here? Why does that look like that? You know what? I was just talking about how good the animation is. We're not gonna knock it.
Don't you think that's a little offensive to your actual kids? I'm glad people keep coming to me, because I hate being the one to initiate. I just don't really understand why they are. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You're not wrong. Oh my god.
Odin Valhalla Rising, now available on mobile and PC.
On mobile and PC. By the way, guys, if you guys are interested,
My intuition.
A voice actor for my new series, mainly female. I'm looking for one more female VA, and I'm to get my series going because my series is like so close. Like we have a lot of the voice actors and actresses. A lot of them sent their lines in. We're just so close to having that last voice actress and then one more VA possibly. But I might actually, or one more like male actor, and I might know who could do it, like someone in my IRL life. But we're so close to getting it done. So please.
Knows that Finn is innocent, but acting upon that does me no favors. What will is swallowing my pride to work with VJ. I check the legacy leaderboard every morning. How else would VJ be in first place other than redeeming an idol? It's good, and I need good fortune on my side.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
You can cut the act. We both know we're not exactly the most authentic people here.
Oh, well, this is taking a different turn than I expected.
Why continue to get in each other's way when we can just team up to cause mayhem together?
What's your angle here?
Must there always be an ulterior motive? If you must know, I can feel my grandmother's spirit pushing me in this direction. She would share mystical stories, teaching me the importance of connecting with nature and the spirit world. This upbringing filled me with a sense of wonder and intense desire to be special, just like her. I take any message I can feel from her seriously.
All right.
Hold on. I don't know what she just said. I was not paying attention to anything Ala was just saying. Hold on. Watch Drew try
feel
to
from
pick
her
up this.
seriously.
All right.
Message I can feel from her seriously.
Bro is struggling. Why his face look like that? What did she? Why did she just do that? Why did she just drop a dumbbell in his hand?
All right. It's tough to argue with a sensation as strong as that. What exactly are you proposing?
We both yearn for good fortune, and we both know we can't get it by sitting around doing nothing.
I knew you were smart.
There we go.
You gotta be when your entire profession is built on a faulty foundation.
I knew you were smart. Gotta be when your whole livelihood is built on sweet-talking people just to sponge off them.
Oh my god, why is she...
So, what do you want? A final two deal? A pact to not snitch on each other?
All I want is a mutual agreement to cause chaos in whatever way comes most natural to us.
Okay.
I can see why you're good at your job. I thought I...
So, okay. So, if I remember correctly, all the alliances right now, VJ and Olive, clearly from the one we just seen, VJ and Marcus as well. Then we have Topaz and Tino, and then along with, well, I mean, I guess it was kind of an alliance, but I don't know how it's going right now. Kylie and Finn, but I don't really know if they're really an alliance right now. They're kind of fighting. And then we also have Monica, Drew, and Isidore. Well, Monica and Isidore at the moment. Possibly Monica, Isidore, and Drew. If Drew says yes, whenever they ask him.
I had her all figured out, but clearly there's more to her than meets the third eye. When I was 7, my mom got this awful reading from a psychic at a boardwalk carnival that totally changed the way we live. And for nothing, because it never came true. So, yeah, I'm not too fond of these frauds, but maybe now's my chance to actually benefit from them for once.
I'll put him at like 11.
We hope you're enjoying Reality Resort. If you want exclusive content, early release.
Sarah, but you guys know where she went. She went in the clear spot that I didn't say where she go, because I skipped. I went straight from one number to another number. So she just went in the one that, I mean, she was just so forgettable that episode that I completely forgot about her, ranking her.
And voice greetings from your favorite tourists. Then check out our Patreon. With your support, the series can continue to grow. Otherwise, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, back to this episode of Reality Resort.
I like these cameras. First time seeing Charles today. Do I have to be chasing him?
I'm surprised the teacher isn't inside tutoring a peer in need.
Well, even I need a break from teaching sometimes. Though I am actually brainstorming some ideas to help Kylie.
And there it is. I just don't see the point in getting so involved this early. Could be a lot of effort gone to waste.
That's one way to view it, I suppose. Isn't it nice to help others, though?
It's a game, Charles. The less competition, the better. Not you, though. You're... dude, what the heck is this?
Only one of my favorites. It's a virgin sunset.
A virgin sunset? Okay. No, not bad. I know he's definitely not talking about what I think he's talking about. But, that just threw me off.
Take some orange, pineapple, and cranberry juice, and there it goes.
You gotta experiment more, man.
Yo.
Anyways, listen. We're obviously very different, you and I. Doesn't take a professor to point that out. That makes us working together a deadly prospect.
Oh, this is definitely a surprise. Then again, you haven't been the most subtle schemer.
What can I say? I play to win. You should consider doing the same.
Okay,
Passive gameplay will only carry you so far.
I just got really loud.
Well, no use in saying no, is there? It's actually rather exciting to think about jumping into this game more. This environment is so unlike any other.
Great, we'll talk later. Peace.
We'll talk later.
Something tells me Vijay isn't someone I can easily influence. But Charles? Ha! Easily exploitable. You'll never know when you'll need that.
I like these cameras.
Prefer the outdoor, then sit by the bar with Isidore.
Any idea what you're trying to memorize?
Well, think about it. What are some patterns here? There's resort locations, facts about all of us, the order in which we're presented.
Oh, great thinking, Topaz. It's got to be at least one of those.
I think I need a break. My brain is getting fried.
I'll whip you up energy.
Okay, I don't like the subtitles on. I know they've been on like the entire episode, but I don't like them on because I'm seeing what they're saying before they say it, and it's distracting from what they're actually saying.
Guess I'll take this time to check in on Kylie. You'll figure it out, Brad. Keep at it.
Keep at it, my man.
These block battles don't get any better for me. After Seth left, I bonded well with both Brad and Kylie. I'm struggling to figure out how to help them both impartially.
You seem overwhelmed. A feeling I know all too well.
I'll manage.
You'll do great. I just know it.
Thanks, Sarah. Would be nice to hear that from Annalise. Starting to wonder why I jumped in to save her so quickly. She hasn't even acknowledged it. Maybe I need to rethink my priorities.
So I reckon you knew Kylie was gonna be nominated then.
I'm sorry, man. I should have told you. We didn't know where you two stood, and I didn't want you to panic. If it's any consolation, I don't think you ratted her out.
Drink it. And hey, for what it's worth, I also think something is fishy. Keep your head up, cowboy.
Well, I reckon I ought to trust somebody at this point. You didn't have to step up like that, but you did. Guess I can respect someone who takes risks, even if the reasons ain't always clean.
What the heck is in that?
Don't ask questions. Just drink.
Salutations, my fellow Redbirds. May
Salutations, my fellow whatever he just said.
Interest you in a few questions about the alarming state of this production?
Not this again.
Oh, hi, Annalise. Do me a favor, okay? Stay in your lane.
What are you...
Stick to your books, and I'll stick to my looks, okay? Bye-bye.
Does she even know that Brad sacrificed himself to keep her safe? That would mean so much if someone did that for me. I really hope he wins this.
Now, can you name the most optimal memorization technique?
Mnemonic devices like PEMDAS or Roy G. Biv. Creating acronyms makes it easy to remember long lists.
Well, it certainly sounds to me like you've got this luck down.
Pause. What is any of this gonna have to do with you memorizing what you? Because you still haven't gone back to it. Now that you got that down, you should be going quick to go back and memorize that video.
Good timing. I was just going to suggest joining me in the living room to watch the video again.
There we go.
That would be great.
That's the
Thanks,
plan.
Tino. I'll need all the
stop.
help I can get to
Stop touching Tino like that. You with Finn. No.
beat Brad. I really appreciate you
Tino,
guys. I don't know how I can ever face Finn again.
Well, might need to wait a few minutes before we head out then. He was just on his way in.
Ugh, great.
Oh, honey, you know he wouldn't do this to you, right?
How can I believe otherwise?
People are bound to behave differently. Like myself. I haven't rested for what seems like a single second.
I literally just saw you napping before I left for the beach, pleb.
Oh.
Anywho, this seems like a good time to inquire about the collective suspicions on tampering. How do we feel about the possibility that all of the season's events are, in fact, predetermined?
Maybe try to read the room a bit next time, my guy.
Be able to help him work on if he's not with one of his...
Brad's been running this game like he's the final boss. And yeah, he's really good at it. But guess what? Every final boss has a weakness. This is my chance to show everyone that even the big guy on campus can get knocked out. And that I'm not to be underestimated.
Guiley's scrappy. And after our last win, it's obvious I can't just coast through this. If she beats me, everything I've been working for could fall apart. Why am I risking so much for someone who's not jumping in to back me up?
Greetings, tourists! It's time for today's block battle of Guiley versus Brad. Please join me out in the backyard.
Ready to lose?
You wish, big guy.
Alright, it's time to I'm not even gonna make the Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
Best of luck, Kylie. I hope you know I wouldn't take your second chance for granted.
As you saw, your hint for this block was not a riddle. Instead, you were given the opportunity to review the previous immunity competition's promotional video. I hope you studied it well, because you'll need to recall some information in today's block battle, Staycation Scramble! For this competition, you must accurately remember which location each tourist was placed in for the video. Your stations behind you display a blueprint of the resort and its surrounding property. There are 16 magnets, each corresponding to one of your fellow housemates. All you must do is match each tourist with the correct room. Once complete, hit your buzzer and see if you're successful. The first nominee to do so will remain in the game. Ready to put your memory to the test? I hope you don't lose track or draw a blank. Time to see if you can piece it all back together. Ready, set, scramble!
Alright, I'm gonna gamble that Brad's gonna win.
Let's start by grouping everyone who is together. KC, Kansas City, TB, Tampa Bay. 2 cities, 2 pairs of friends.
yeah, distractor, fan.
This is just a puzzle, Kylie. You can do it.
Stay focused, you two. You got this.
He's so quiet. Seriously, it's kind of unsettling.
You know, I look really good in a cowboy hat.
Oh, hell, bro, whoa, okay. What the actual fuck are you doing? Excuse my language for any kids who may be watching this or watching some future. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you trying to distract Brad? Do you want Brad to go home? Like, do you... Wait. Oh, okay. She was trying to get...
Who'd you bet on, Teach? This one looks close.
Kylie seemed perfectly in her element last time, and this challenge seems right up her alley.
I wouldn't underestimate someone like Brad, though. He's good.
What is I forgot what his name? What is Drew doing?
Maybe he is telling the truth.
Losing this would be embarrassing. Especially after watching that video 100 times. How can I not remember the order? I'm a psych major, the brain is supposed to be my thing. No time to second guess myself though. There's a lot on the line. I know what I'm capable of. And I'm not finished here yet.
I won a block battle already, so there's no reason why I can't win another. I'm more determined than ever, especially with how prepared I am. I'm not sure where things lie with Finn, but I can't focus on that anymore. I live for authenticity, so I will prove that I'm not to be played with.
Down to the wire.
Come on. What am I missing here?
You still think she's got this?
In what turned out to be a nail biter, Brad has officially won this block battle.
Let's go! Clap it up, guys. Clap it up. Hey. Isidore is a W, friend. Okay, I'm really liking this Isidore, what's it called? Isidore, Sarah vibe we getting right now. We getting a good friendship. We gonna get a Isidore and Sarah versus Annalise rivalry. Let's get it poppin'.
Oh, sweetie, you tried your best. Please be proud of yourself.
I'm low-key
I know I am.
I did not want
Seriously, you were a force to be reckoned with. You're not to be underestimated.
Thanks. I've got a lot to process right now, but just know that I'm rooting for you both.
Phew, that was a close one. Brad had to stay. I mean, he's like my only fan right now. Seth's gone, Finny's all tangled up with Big Bird, and I barely even talked to
Finny. Who did she say? Finny. Oh, Finny is all tangled up with Big Bird. Okay. So okay.
Seth's gone, Finny's all tangled up with Big Bird, and I barely even talked to Tino. So yeah, Brad staying is a win for me.
Bruh, I spent all morning thinking up questions and I was just tossed aside like yesterday's newspaper. I get the strange feeling no one takes me seriously.
It's not a strange suspicion. You're right.
I gave it my best, but it just wasn't good enough. Finn occupied my mind for basically that whole competition. I don't even know what to believe at this point. I game overed so fast, too. Didn't avenge Cherry, didn't play my idol, didn't even make jury. But you know what? I proved that I'm a fighter. I'm capable and I'm determined. I can absolutely be proud of that. My time here might be up, but the world better watch out before I hit them with my extra life.
Certainly more difficult than anything Bioweba could throw your way, huh? You'll find that power up and shine even brighter. Just not in this game. Thanks for playing, Kylie.
What are you doing? You're a successful executive. You're a successful business owner who's realized that he's struggling with an out of control.
Got 6 minutes left. Let's get it.
Man, what an emotional couple of minutes. I'm sure there's a lot to process after tonight's eviction, so I'll keep this brief. Betting points go to everybody except Annalise, Charles, Drew, and Isidore.
Oh, oops. Sorry. I thought I was voting for you to win.
Sure, no biggie.
And since I'm obligated to tell you, Kylie's idol has been confiscated and will be rehidden. You're dismissed, tourists. Get some sleep. Or don't. Doesn't matter to me either way.
Well, there goes my, what's that called? That's a theory. There goes my theory. My theory was that she gave her idol to, Victoria, that Victoria was going to give it to whoever she wanted it to go to, which I thought was going to be Finn. But I guess I'm kind of glad it's this way, because I don't want Finn to stay as longer than he needs to, because now that he's already, now that Kylie's already gone, there's no reason for me to want him to stay, because I really only want him to stay so him and Kylie could, repair that relationship, which they actually did, but way quicker than I expected them to. And I mean, he's just not that interesting without Kylie and everything like that. So I feel like it's just no point to have him in the game, if you get what I'm saying.
So. Got a sec? I know we've been vibing, but we never really solidified anything. We've got each other's backs, right?
Of course, VJ. I didn't realize there was any doubt.
No doubt at all. Just, well, Marcus seemed pretty cozy with you today. Can't say I blame him. But it got me thinking, maybe I've been taking our bond for granted.
Oh, well, yes. Marcus did seem quite interested in striking conversation with me today. But I wouldn't read too much into that.
Good to hear, because I'd hate to lose you to the guy who thinks he's got everyone figured out. You're reliable, Charles, and in a game like this, that's worth its weight in gold. Charles didn't say much about what Marcus wanted, and that silence, yeah, that's a red flag. If he's holding back now, what's he gonna do when the stakes get even higher? Between this and whatever I have with Olive, this game is turning into a soap opera. One that I'm not even the lead character in. Time to shake things up before someone writes me out.
VJ's sudden eagerness to secure my loyalty is intriguing. These alliances are rather exciting, though I can't help but wonder about the true intentions. They feel a bit unearned. For now, I'll tread carefully and see where this takes me. If nothing else, I hope my students are proud.
Another one bites the dust. But who gets my award for this block? Well, that'd be VJ. I mean, did you see what he just did? He may be messy, but I can appreciate how dedicated he is.
Okay, I get that.
With only 2 more evictions until the jury phase, I can only hope that this next block will intensify. Will anyone sketch out a bold new strategy or find themselves painted into a corner? Whose masterpiece will shine and whose canvas will be wiped clean? Tune in next time to see how it all unfolds. For Reality Resort, I'm Victoria Moore, signing off.
Signing off. Okay. Alright, so that was the end of the episode. So we're finally at the end. I don't know what I just zoned out for a second. But yeah, that was a good episode. Stay in your lane. I thought it was pretty cool. Now the name of the episode, I feel like that was a little unearned because the stay in your lane was only said once, and it was said about the Annalise and Sarah thing, which I feel like was the least important part of the episode, besides like maybe besides like whatever Drew was doing. But like besides that, the next unimportant part of the episode was clearly that, just because everything else was more important to the overall story. I mean, I guess what they're doing is important too, because it's like the main love triangle, but I don't see it. I don't really think it was that important. At least this episode, I think it will be definitely important in later episodes, like once we get into the thick of it. But in this episode, it wasn't really that important. So I feel like the name was kind of an odd choice. But I can kind of see how you could relate it to the episode, because they both want to. Kylie and Brad wanted to win. And basically, like, telling the other, stay in your lane. This is my chance to win. This is my chance to, stay in the game. Whatever. So I can kind of see a resemblance or like a reference or whatever. But I just feel like the name was a little unearned. But besides that part, everything else was good. It was great writing, great communication, like great talks between everyone, great alliances. And I gotta say, the strategy in Reality Resort compared to the strategy in every other Total Drama or Total Drama inspired series, the strategy right now in Reality Resort is just top tier, because usually most players aren't thinking about strategy this early in the game, and if there is people thinking about it, it's only like a couple, like the main villains and like people who are on the main villain level. So like in Total Drama, Heather was one of the only ones that thinking about strategy for the game. I actually can't think of anyone else who tried to use strategy in season 1. But like another show that does that well, or did that well because it's over now, but Total Drama Next Generation also did that pretty well with everyone always thinking about strategy, like, I just forgot. Same writer. Never mind. Makes sense. Makes sense. Reality Resort and Total Drama Next Generation have the same writer, so it makes sense why it's a similar pattern, but in a good way. But yeah, that was a good part I liked about the episode. I also like the characters and how each character is being written and introduced. Or not even introduced, but like how we're getting to see more of their character, and I like the path every character is going down. Like the good thing about this is there's really not many, if none, of boring characters. And I know that was improper grammar, but like there's little to no boring characters that you just don't want to see on the screen. And honestly, I would say none right now, besides like maybe Finn and Tino. But Tino was actually pretty decent this episode. Finn was also pretty relevant in this episode, just because. But that was mainly due to the fact that he's a big part of Kylie's story. So of course he's gonna be really relevant in Kylie's elimination. But now that Kylie's eliminated in future episodes, he's gonna kind of just be there. I mean, if they prove me wrong, they prove me wrong. But as of right now, I don't have him doing anything important in the game or doing anything. I feel like he's either going to get voted out next, or voted out last one before the merge, or he's just going to be floating through the game. But I have a feeling that Charles is going to get booted next. And here's why. Not that he's uninteresting or anything like that. I actually enjoy his character, and I love where they're going with him right now. But if you could tell the little, what's that called? The little pattern? No, not pattern, but like little sneaks. Not sneak. How do I explain this? They're giving you little hints on, like, you gotta pay very close attention to what everybody says and take in it and analyze. And if you hear the way VJ's talking, the VJ, of course, he's talking about him in a good way, but there's an underlining to his tone. There's an undertone to what he's actually saying, where he sounds like he doesn't quite trust he doesn't quite trust Marcus. He doesn't trust Marcus at all. I would say that. I would say that's pretty fair, even though they have like a little alliance going. I would say he doesn't trust Marcus at all. But on top of that, he also thinks that Charles is very easy to manipulate, and with Charles being easy to manipulate, VJ sees Charles as a threat only in the realm that someone can take his vote away from him, if you get what I mean there. So, like, it's kind of like a situation where he can be easy to manipulate for you, but that's also a bad thing because someone else can easily manipulate him to vote their way and possibly go against you. So it's not that he's doing it on purpose. It's just he's just a good, nice guy that's easy to manipulate. So the way I see it, VJ wants him gone because he could be a threat in the long run by being an easily manipulated character and an easily manipulated player in the game. So he's gonna want that threat out of the game, of course, because who wouldn't? Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's a very interesting thought process because I didn't think of something like that until just now, and I've never thought about doing something like that or even thinking of something like that until I just thought about it now with the way that I feel like this is going. And I feel like that's a really interesting idea and a character because I don't remember any character that got eliminated for that reason or had any plot with that same reasoning where they were just so easily manipulated or like people manipulated them so much that they got voted out because they didn't know if no one knew if they could trust that guy or that girl. So I feel like that's such an interesting idea for a character, and with it being Charles probably going to get nominated next, I feel like that's really interesting. And I feel like we could definitely do something with. So I feel like he's going to get eliminated next because we've had 2 Emu back-to-back eliminations, so we don't need another Emu elimination. So we're probably going to go to the Toucans now. And with the Toucans, the only person I can think of that's has any even little bit of being nominated is Charles for the reason I'm talking about. And yeah. But if the Emus do end up going to elimination again, I feel like nominees could include Drew and Elise, low-key Brad again. I could see that. Just because like someone might see him as a threat now and try to convince, like maybe like Olive and VJ try to do that, try to get Brad out or something. But yeah, there's that. But at this point, I'm kind of rambling. I don't really have anything else to say about the episode, so I'll just end it off here. But nah, I'm gonna stop taking up your time. I've wasted 3 more minutes talking about nonsense, so you know I'm gonna have to really shorten this for time when it comes to editing. Anyway, it's on. See you guys later. Thank you everyone who's watching. Like I said before. And have a great day.